The thirst for learning and curiosity. That's it, you can't get rid of me now.
When I was walking across that graduation stage, I felt a real sense of accomplishment.
Pride.
Trepidation.
Relief.
The first ever time I came to Portsmouth, it was the most miserable day before I got to that point, and I drove in across the M275. The sun was shining.
It was quite daunting. I hadn't been in a place with that many people, but that soon flipped around because you realise everyone else is more scared than you are.
I really just felt like it was made for me because I was finally great at something.
My fondest memories of my time at Portsmouth have been the friendships that I've made.
It was great moving to a new city and experiencing a variety of different things.
You are encouraged to do more.
It taught me that I can do anything I put my mind to. I can juggle a degree and juggle interning and sport and radio.
I have really fond memories of just Portsmouth always being sunny and warm and just full of joy.
I've never dreamt that I would do so well.
The fact that Portsmouth were there and gave me the ability to achieve everything that I've ever wanted to achieve means so much to me.
I had a wonderful day graduating in Portsmouth.
Walking across the stage at Portsmouth Guildhall, it was overwhelming excitement, a little bit of nerves, but also a really overwhelming sense of achievement.
It was really nice to reflect with all of my friends and classmates.
People that got me through the degree, it was like really nice to go for a drink and get some food afterwards with them and go, look guys, like I wouldn't have done this without you, so let's go get a beer, like.
Since I graduated from Portsmouth, I haven't been able to keep away.
Incredibly, it's kind of been in my life over the last 25 odd years. It's kind of like family.
It seems like it's going to be a massive leap between finishing your studies and going out into the world of work.
It's okay to not know what's next.
There were times where I wanted to quit. There were times where I felt like maybe I'm doing too much, maybe I should cut back.
If you can ride that feeling of discomfort, that's probably a really great place to be because you won't rush into something that perhaps isn't the career for you.
The careers and employability went above and beyond, and to know that they were there for 5 years after I finished university helped with the pressure of the real world.
Things do just fall into place.
I can do whatever I put my mind to. That's the impact that Portsmouth had on me.
I am incredibly proud to always be part of Portsmouth. It is part of my soul. It's part of who I am today. It's made me who I am today, and to be able to go back and keep giving back is great. Welcome to your alumni community.
Welcome to today's graduation ceremony. Before the ceremony begins, we have a few important notices. Graduands, please stay in your assigned seat, as that is the order in which you will process across the stage. A short way into the ceremony, there will be a video, at which point you will be escorted from the hall to begin your journey across the stage. As you cross the stage, you will shake hands with the presiding officer and the executive dean. If you don't wish to do so, please tuck your right hand inside the lapel of your gown and make the staff aware backstage. Your photograph will be taken as you shake hands with the presiding officer, so please look towards the camera briefly. In the event of an emergency, please follow the instructions from the Guildhall front of house team. The ceremony is about to begin. Please stand.
This is an important day in the life of the university, a day for us to celebrate the success of our graduates. It is a great pleasure to warmly welcome you to this graduation ceremony and to formally declare this congregation of the university open. Please be seated.
Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, families, friends and, most importantly, graduates. My name is Mary Williams, and as the Acting Executive Dean, I am pleased to warmly welcome you on behalf of the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences to this very important celebration event. It is an honour for me to be sharing this important day with you, our graduates, your families and your friends. It gives me immense pleasure to be able to congratulate you on behalf of the University of Portsmouth. Graduation Day is a significant event in anyone's life, an occasion to enjoy, and one I am sure you will have hoped for and look forward to from the moment you started studying with our university. Being here today is a testament to your hard work, perseverance, and strength of character. You have all earned your place today. Throughout your time at Portsmouth, you will have experienced and learnt so much. I am sure you feel rightly proud about your success. I also hope you are filled with a sense of eagerness and anticipation to move onwards to the next phase of your life. I encourage you all to pause today to really savour this moment. Take the time to celebrate your deserved success. I want you all to take and, most importantly, reflect on everything that you have accomplished. What you have achieved is remarkable. It is a major milestone in your life and worthy of such a significant celebration. Your university journey will have required grit, wisdom, and dedication. It is fitting we are all here today to celebrate your achievement with joy, as well as the seriousness and respect that you deserve. Many of you will have completed your degrees remotely, dedicating personal time to study while working in high-pressured and challenging environments as police and probation officers. Your presence here today is a powerful testament to your resilience, hard work, and commitment to professional growth. Growth that will not only enhance your careers, but also positively influence the communities you serve. Our community justice learning teams have continued to grow and were awarded a Vice-Chancellor Award for teaching quality. The school is very proud of its links and continued partnership with both His Majesty's Prison and Probation Service and local law enforcement agencies, including Hampshire and Isle of Wight Constabulary and Thames Valley Police. We are also very proud that the school has become a police academic centre of excellence, which will see policing students and academics working together on research areas, forging stronger links between police organisations and academia. You are leaving Portsmouth with all the attributes of a University of Portsmouth graduate. You are now experts in your field. You should possess critical and reflective knowledge and a deep understanding of your subject area. Your education has made you independent and creative thinkers, equipped and ready to make the most of what you have learned and to push forward the boundaries of your expertise. This moment is not the end of your learning journey. You should think of it as the start of a new journey, a journey of learning and development throughout your life. Regardless of your career or destination, we want you to leave here and continue to develop, grow and adapt as you go on your way. I would also like you to recognise and remember the importance of the value that you bring to society as a Portsmouth graduate. You have the ability to generate new ideas, seize opportunities, and bring original thinking to the groups and communities to which you belong. You have a responsibility to give back to society, to contribute as responsible, respectful, and informed global citizens. You will be an asset to your employers and to society. Never forget this. I am immensely proud of you, as I'm sure your friends and families are. Most importantly, you too should be proud of yourselves for everything that you have achieved. Whilst we are celebrating you and your achievements today, I do want to take some time to recognise those people who have supported, helped and encouraged you throughout your journey. Your fellow students and peers have been alongside of you all of the way. They will have shared experiences that have been invaluable throughout your studies. They will have lifted you through the tough times and supported you to succeed. I sincerely hope that many will remain your lifelong friends. It is my hope that you have been challenged and supported to do your very best by the excellent academic and support staff here at the university. I know that they may not always have made life easy for you, and neither should they, but I know that they will have created an environment in which you have lived, learned and flourished. They will have pushed you to challenge yourself and perform to the best of your abilities. Most important of all are your closest supporters, those friends or family members who have encouraged and supported you throughout your whole life. They have helped you when you needed help, kept faith in you, and willed you to succeed. Never forget their support, and remember that today is an extremely important day for them too. If you are able, I want you to stand and with a warm round of applause and some cheering, join me in thanking all those who have supported you throughout your journey. Thank you. I think you were louder than this morning, so well done. Over recent years and recent months, our world has become more uncertain and more unstable. Our lives and the lives of those we love seem dominated by financial crises, political instability, conflict, division and discord. In the face of these challenges, which I know can feel overwhelming, it is easy to become pessimistic about the future and the world in which you are entering. However, graduation ceremonies like this one bring optimism and hope for the future. As I look out across the Guildhall today, I see passionate, highly skilled people, brimming with ideas and committed to making our world a better place. More than ever, our country needs people like you, educated, skilled, and experienced. You will be the next generation of leaders. We need your aspiration, your dedication, and the understanding you so readily show others. Once you leave us, I hope you remember the university fondly. I hope that you remember a proud member of the Portsmouth family and take pride in having studied at a university that is recognised as part of the modern global elite. Across the university community, our researchers are involved at the cutting edge of their subjects, undertaking work that tackles the real challenges of the 21st century. And our teaching has the best possible rating, TEF Gold. We sincerely hope that you have experienced and benefited from the wealth of expertise during your time with us. As valued professionals, leaders and innovators, we want to keep in touch with you throughout your journey. I strongly encourage you to make use of our excellent Alumni Association and of our Careers and Employability Service. We have colleagues who want to help you take your next steps. Their support is available to you for the next 5 years, and they are a really valuable resource. Please don't let today be the end of your relationship with us, but the beginning of a new one. I encourage you to consider supporting the next generations of Portsmouth students who will follow in your footsteps over the coming years. As successful graduates, you can be a powerful source of advice, expertise, and inspiration to them. Finally, I urge you to live by the values of your university in all that you do. Be responsible, be open, and be ambitious. Never settle for second best. I warmly congratulate you on your awards and wish you every success for the future. The university has resolved to confer the award of Doctor of the University upon Sabrina Dore Elba.
Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, soon-to-be graduates. One of my great privileges as Chancellor is to be able to nominate individuals for honorary university titles. The university uses these titles to recognise individuals who have made a significant contribution to our society, be that through their work, their philanthropy, or through their example. I am delighted to say that we will be awarding an honorary title today, celebrating a woman whose life and work exemplify what we aspire to instil in our graduates: compassion, courage, and an unshakable commitment to creating a fairer, more sustainable world. Today, the university will confer an honorary degree upon Sabrina Dore Elba. Before Sabrina receives her award, I want to share with you a little of her life story and what she has achieved. Sabrina is a force for good in the world, an activist, a philanthropist, a UN Goodwill Ambassador. But these are just titles. Important as they are, what matters most is the action that fills them. And in Sabrina's case, that action speaks with extraordinary clarity. Since her appointment in 2020 as a Goodwill Ambassador for the United Nations International Fund for Agricultural Development, also known as IFAD, Sabrina has committed herself to an issue that is both urgent and overlooked: the resilience and empowerment of rural communities, particularly women and girls, in the face of climate change.
Born in Vancouver of Somali heritage, Sabrina grew up listening to her mother speak of a life shaped by rural land, by the rhythms of farming, by the struggle and the strength that come from living close to the earth. When Sabrina speaks, she speaks not of charity, but of investment, of long-term, meaningful, systemic change. She has highlighted the huge impact of climate change in rural areas around the world. Droughts in Europe, wildfires in America can get the headlines, but what should not be forgotten is the impact of climate change on rural communities where agriculture dominates. Almost half of the world's agricultural workers are women, and yet they are the least likely to have access to land, to finance, to training. They are quite literally on the front line, having to adapt, survive, and innovate. As Sabrina says, it's not just about giving women a seat at the table, it's about letting them lead the conversation. In her words, I think empowering women is really at the heart of everything that we champion, and it's one of the reasons I work with IFAD, as well as because of their gender policies, she has explained. I just want to see women and girls be empowered in a way that actually translates and seeps through to the most vulnerable people on this planet. Time and again, Sabrina goes into the field, travelling to communities across Africa and the global south, and witnessing firsthand the courage and creativity of smallholder farmers. As she described after a trip to Sierra Leone, it is these encounters that show how small changes can lead to transformation and how much global systems rely on local action. At COP27, she reminded world leaders that although climate financing pledges are being made, only 1.7% of that funding reaches rural communities. Sabrina's advocacy and action is not limited to her Goodwill Ambassador role for the UN. She and her husband Idris founded the Elba Hope Foundation, an international charity that fosters transformative, community-led change, prioritising African and African diaspora communities. The foundation makes grants to organisations working within agriculture, conservation, food security, youth advocacy and social justice. With partners across the UK, US and Africa, the Foundation prioritises educational and economic opportunities for young people in marginalised communities. The charity's work in West Africa is centred on assistance for smallholder farmers and farming collective, enabling self-driven progress in rural livelihoods whilst protecting Africa's natural environment and sustainability. Sabrina uses her own business, skincare label Sable Labs, and I have to say the moisturiser is unbelievable, to support rural farmers by championing the use of African ingredients such as baobab, quasil and black seed. A portion of their profits is donated to the Farm Africa organisation, which promotes sustainable agriculture. The products themselves are specially designed to be melanin safe, formulated to cater to the needs of darker skin tones that have often been overlooked. Recently, Sabrina visited Ghana with World Vision to highlight ethical sourcing and sustainability in the cosmetics supply chain. Focusing on the Tamale region, a key area for shea butter production, she shed light on the challenges of child labour in the cocoa industry with her visit, aiming to raise awareness about the importance of supporting fair trade practices and the critical role of local communities in the global beauty industry. At its heart, Sabrina's work is about education. It is about what happens when you equip individuals, especially women and young people, with tools, knowledge and power to shape their own futures. Today, we celebrate these extraordinary contributions. Thank you, Sabrina, for your thoughtful advocacy, your unwavering commitment to climate justice, and your leadership on behalf of those too often unheard. You remind us that activism must be rooted in action and that sustainability must be at the heart of everything we do. Vice-Chancellor, it is my honour to present to you Sabrina Dure-Elba for conferral of the Doctor of the University honoris causa.
By the authority of the University, it is my great pleasure to admit you to the award of Doctor of the University honoris causa. Congratulations.
Have to adjust these just a bit. Thank you so much, Karen. Such kind words, honestly. It's really hard to stand here and hear things like that about yourself, but I feel honored. So thank you very much. And good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sabrina Dure-Elba, and it is with immense gratitude that I stand here before you today. To the Chancellor Karen Blackett, to Vice-Chancellor Professor Graham Galbraith, to Acting Executive Dean of Faculties of Humanities and Social Sciences, Mary Williams, faculty, staff, and above all to the graduating class of 2025, thank you very much. Thank you for allowing me to share in this milestone moment. To receive an honorary doctorate from the University of Portsmouth is a tremendous honor, but to receive it on this day with all of you makes it unforgettable. Today isn't just about finishing something, it's about becoming someone. Someone stronger, wiser, and more aware of what truly matters. You've shown up, you've pushed through, you've done the work, but before we celebrate that, I'd like you to pause for just a second. I'd like you to think of who in your life made that possible. I'd like you to think of the hands that held you up when you wanted to fall, the voices that reminded you of your worth when you maybe forgot it yourself. And I'd like you to think of the ones who cheered you on without needing a reason to. It may have been your mother, your grandmother, it may have been your friend, your professor, your neighbor, or someone you barely knew who just wanted to show you some kindness. We honor them today too, because none of us gets here alone. And the greatest myth we've ever been sold is that we must. In my own life, whether working in the creative industries, championing global health, advocating for women and rural people around the global south, I've seen again and again that real lasting change is never a solo act. Community is the most powerful force we have. It's how we rise, and it's how we recover, how we remember who we are. The world will try to convince you that success is a solo pursuit, that you must compete, that you must outperform or outshine, but real power, real impact is communal. Students, it's shared, or graduates, should I say today. It's what happens when we make room for each other and when we care enough to show up again and again. And if you've ever felt like you didn't belong in the room because your background or your accent or your story made you feel like an outsider, let me tell you now, you are not an outsider. You are an expansion of that room. You belong, you matter, and your voice needs it exactly, or the world needs your voice exactly the way it is. The things that make you different are not obstacles to overcome. They are your offering. They are your gift. And they are the light that someone else is waiting to see. And so I ask, as you step into this next chapter, into boardrooms, into clinics, studios, classrooms, parliaments, protest lines, whatever it may be, that you don't go alone, that you bring people with you and that you open the door behind you wider to let others in. And when you are met with power, to share that power. Because when we build together, we build better. We build stronger, we build futures that last. And if we're going to talk about community, about justice, about shared humanity, then we must also have the courage to speak from our hearts. Even on days of celebration like this, I ask you not to forget that your joy exists alongside others' pain, and that while we gather here freely, others are fighting for the right just to survive. And that the call for a free Palestine is a call for dignity, for visibility, and for a right to anyone to live in peace. That call must echo also for Sudan, also for Congo, and for every place being lost in silence, and every life being lost in silence, where communities are being shattered without headlines. It's not separate from today's message. It's the heart of it. Because real community doesn't stop at borders, it doesn't flinch in the face of injustice. It says your pain is my concern and that your freedom is tied to mine. This is what solidarity looks like. That is what humanity demands. So class of 2025, as you go forward, let your success be measured not only by what you build, but by what you heal, by what doors you open, by the stories you lift, by the courage it takes to stay tender in a world that will ask you to harden. To the University of Portsmouth, thank you so much for this profound honor. To be recognized not just for my work, but for my values means the world to me. And to all of you, I celebrate you. Your journey, your community, your becoming. Congratulations, class of 2025. The world will try to shape you, but please remember you are here to reshape it. The world is waiting for what only you can bring. And I promise you, the future is already yours. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the formal part of the ceremony, and I invite the presiding officer, Vice-Chancellor Professor Graham Galbraith, and the academic registrar to make the formal declarations, after which the students will process. They will be congratulated, first by Professor Galbraith, and then by me, Mary Williams, acting as Executive Dean of the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences. Before that, though, and while we are getting the students ready for their procession, we have prepared a short film of congratulations from colleagues across the university.
Happy graduation day! What a journey and what an achievement. Your hard work has paid off and I wish you all the best of luck.
It's with great pleasure that I'm recording this message today to wish our graduates every success in the future.
It's an amazing achievement. Your academic studies will have had lots of ups and downs, and to be here and to be celebrating is wonderful.
It's been a great pleasure to be able to support your aspiration and your career plan.
Today is the result of your determination, your resilience and your amazing talent.
Today is the first day of the rest of your life.
You have taken the first step towards a very bright future.
Never be afraid to follow your dreams. Remember, you're the only person that can fulfill them.
We know you take many happy memories away with you, and you'll always be a part of Portsmouth.
Go forth and conquer. Your journey to transform the world starts right now.
Congratulations! You did it! Welcome to your alumni community.
Good luck to all of you who are graduating this year. Have a fantastic future career.
Congratulations from the shop!
On behalf of all the placements team, we want to wish you all the best and congratulations on such an amazing achievement.
I'm really chuffed you finished your degree, and I wish you all the best for the future.
Congratulations on your graduation! Woo! Well done, everyone!
Congratulations on graduating!
Vice-Chancellor, as Deputy Academic Registrar, I certify that all those presented at this ceremony have successfully completed their studies and have satisfied all conditions and requirements of the university.
By the authority of the university, I confirm that all those who are duly qualified are hereby admitted to the awards for which they are presented.
Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the following successful candidates from the Faculty of Business and Law for the award of Master of Business Administration in Strategic Leadership, Benjamin Blinko. For the award of Master of Science in International Business and Management, Adnan Abdul Karim. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the following successful candidates from the School of Criminology and Criminal Justice. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Community Justice Learning, Daniel Ackerman. Bekelolua Ayaje. Ruina Akhtar. Bailey Alsop. Hattie Amos. Catherine Anthony. Danielle Aragundez Ray. Kaylee Armstrong. Megan Arnett. Nadine Asbruce. Hannah Aubrey. Samantha Eyre. Simran Baden. Gloria Benham. Sophie Bardsley. Michelle Barnard. Lachey Barnes-Burrell. Chloe Bates. Tasmin Begum. Ume Kulsum Thamina Begum. Francesca Bennett. Emma Louise Blake. Abigail Boatuma Kunto Jumo. Richard Boswell. Demalee Brodsky. Tashanta Brooks. Edward Bryant. Georgia Busby. Susan Bushhill. Elisabetta Castaldi. Aiche Cecchi. Yukishan Chamling. Claire Chick. Violet Chipasha. Eleanor Chitty. Rosie Church. Charlotte Claassen. Shanice Clark. Tianka Clark. Tessa Coleman. Lucy Coles. Sarah Cook. Rebecca Cotti. Freya Crouch. Daniela Crozier. Colette Coombs. Lee Curtin. Bethan Davis. Bethan Davis. April Day. Aisha Leon Dennis. Tivani Dana Balasingham. Madison Dillon. Latoya Donegal. Kirsty Douglas. Sinead Douglas. Tierney Dawa. Kenzie Dudrich. Alison Eacock. Madara Emolitu Ebolina. Jessica Ardos. Anna Farndell. Lucy Flanagan. Sharon Fox. Natasha Foxon. Moesha Francis Millward. Elizabeth Franklin. Courtney Gamble. Eleonora Garner. Jamie Lee Golland. Maria Good. Lorna Goodenough. Jack Gordon. Anne Grange. Maninda Grant. Natasha Gregory. Rhiannon Griffiths. Zara Griffiths. Bethany Grist. Yasmin Hall. Leah Harley. Emily Hazlitt. Lewis Healy. Liam Hewitt. Amy Hills. Jade Hollinson. Carl Holmes. Ella Holness. Harriet Hooley. Lucy Horwood. Bethan Hoyle. Rebecca Hulley. Jodie Humphreys. Gemma Herford. Iram Ishrat. Umalkar Jamal. Mike Johnson. Nicole Jones. Shanice Kearney. Yasmin King. Lucy Kinmond. Claudia Labuz. Holly May Lampert. Alexandra Lassac. Rachel Lawrence. Yasmin Lawrence. Kyra Lewis. Declan Leyland Lacey. Bethany Claire Lilly. Alicia Lines. Polly Lloyd. Aliyah Maguire. Joshua Marker. Charlotte Mason Green. Amy McCallan. Amy McConaughey. Joshua McFadden. Jake McLaughlin. Cheryl McWilliam. Judith Medland. Veronica Macchiletto. Andrea Montero Sobral. Chantel Moore. Melanie Morley. Georgia Florence Mulholland. Jacob Nightingale. Stacey Nugent. Jack Oliver. Monica Patel. Bethany Peters. Penny Pitts. Hannah Porter. Terry Potts. Chelsea Preston. Rachel Prince. Richard Prince. Monica Rankin. Adamantia Radcliffe. Jonathan Reed. Kitty Redmond. Sophia Reed. Hannah Rees. Jahanzeb Rizvi. Jenna Roberts. Lauren Rooney. And with the Community Justice Student of the Year, PQIP 14, it's Saurav Saha. Kirsty Scott. Emily Seal. Simone Sewell. Rajinder Sinji. Molly Sims. Gerlin Singh. Lauren Smart. Alicia Smith. Jack Southcott. Ashley Stanford. Charlotte Stevenson. Morgan Stevens. Daniel Shimkoviak. Oliver Teague. Jade Tomlin. Sonamdeep Tool. Erin Tunnell. Abby Underwood. Joanne Unit. Bhaveshri Varsani. Toby Vittler. Alice Vinnell. Amy Walton. Caitlin Watson. Bethan Wesley. Beverly White. Claire White. Rebecca White. Alison Williams. Angarad Lois Williams. Christy Williams. Megan Williams. Sean Williams. Sophie Williams. Jodie Wilmot. Maxine Wilson. Stephen Winston. Nathan Woolley. Rihanna Vorel. Alex Young. And Tasnima Zaman. And for the award of Bachelor of Science in Policing and Investigation, Gemma Bath. Kate Bedford. Matthew Bolt. And with Student of the Year, Undergraduate Distance Learning, Catherine Chester. Stuart Griffin. Terry Walker. Katie Webb. And for the award of Bachelor of Science in Professional Policing, Toby Benjamin. Leroy Bunn. Sophie Clark. Megan Locke. Maria Mitrea. William Morrish. Ruby Reed. And for the award of Bachelor of Science in Professional Policing Practice, Kasper Pajek. Nathan Bolchin. Emma Boniface. Lauren Booth. Elizabeth Bray. Christopher Kensdale. Megan Coley. Quinton Cool. Courtney Cooper. Simon Crouch. Emily Dowbiggin. Patrick Duffy. Lucy Ferguson. Olivia Firth. Stevie Fox. Luke Gower. Elizabeth Hanlon. George Harding. Caitlin Harley. Alexander Harwood. Zachary Haynes. Maisie Heath. Liam Holmes. Christopher Jakes. And with the overall Police Constable Entry Route Student of the Year, Dalian Lacey. Robert Ladd. Max Lockyer. Kimberly Leiden. Daniel Mays. Dominic Patch. Sylvanus Rumming. Kimberly Short. George Smith. William Upton. Hannah Wheatley. Vice-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of students from the School of Criminology and Criminal Justice. Vice-Chancellor, I now present to you the following successful candidates from the School of Education, Languages and Linguistics for the award of Bachelor of Arts in International Business Communication, Ying Qi. For the award of Master of Arts in Business Communication for International Leadership, Parmjit Kaur. Himesh Ketambai Barapatre. Tawfiq Rahman. Nausheen Begum. Vice-Chancellor, I now present to you the following successful candidates from the School of Accounting, Economics and Finance. For the award of Bachelor of Arts in Accounting with Finance, William Ayres. Vice-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of students from the School of Accounting, Economics and Finance. And I now present to you the following successful candidates from the School of Education, Languages and Linguistics for the award of Master of Arts in Business Communication for International Leadership, Asma Batul. Kaushikbhai Dankara. Mitesh Patel. And for the award of Master of Arts in Business Communication for International Leadership with Professional Practice, Mushfiqul Islam. Vice-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of students from the School of Education, Languages and Linguistics. And now I present to you the following successful candidate from the School of Computing for the award of Master of Science in Information Systems, Mohit Sharma. Vice-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of students from the School of Computing and for today's ceremony.
Vice-Chancellor, I present to you Colette Coombs to respond to the University on behalf of the graduates.
Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone present here today. It is an honour to stand before you on behalf of everyone graduating today. We are here to celebrate our dedication to educational advancement and our self-growth achieved during our time here. Undertaking a degree is no mean feat. This ceremony champions the hard work, dedication and resilience that each one of us has shown throughout our studies at the University of Portsmouth. Here, we have developed our curiosity and the power to understand the theories underlying the practice and gained a deeper understanding of why we do what we do. Skills learned through academic teaching and our increased ability to self-reflect on our practice are clearly marked by today's celebrations. Today is a testament to the university and to our pursuit of knowledge, both professionally and academically. On behalf of every graduate, I would like to extend our thanks and our gratitude to the university for enabling our professional development, for the university's commitment to supporting us throughout. Thank you to the library and academic support services for the wealth of resources provided and for providing additional support when needed. This has been a key part of our success, whether distance learning or in person. Through the continuous support of our tutors and course materials, we achieve success, no matter the challenges faced. We are leaving with a sense of pride in our achievements and with strengthened resilience and drive to be more than we were, to continue to challenge ourselves academically and professionally, and to have our confidence to move forward and implement our academic learning within our practice. May we continue to be committed to our curiosity and thirst for knowledge, through our dedication to learning, to each other and to our profession, instilled throughout our time here at Portsmouth University. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduates. My name is Karen Blackett, and as I said before, I have the immense privilege of being the Chancellor of the University of Portsmouth. Firstly, a massive congratulations on becoming University of Portsmouth graduates. We have something in common. I am also a graduate of this university, and I graduated here in this very room in 1992, and I have very fond memories of the day. I especially remember my parents beaming with pride. They were first-generation immigrants from Barbados, and hence my graduation was a great achievement not just for me, but for all three of us. Walking across this stage in the Guildhall, I felt immensely happy and also relieved. But I also felt something else as soon as I walked down the steps on the other side of this stage. I felt nervous about what would come next. I thought I knew what I wanted to do, but I had no idea how to get there. Now, you might be feeling that too. Maybe you're not sure where you want to go now, or, like me, you know, but you're not sure how to get there. Even if you do have your first step lined up, you may still be apprehensive, and that is entirely natural. Think back to the days before you started your degree and you walked into your lecture hall for the very first time. How were you feeling? Excited, but also worried or nervous about the work, the people, but look where you are now. You'll feel this time and again in life at times of change and challenge. Excitement and anxiety are two sides of the same coin. Let excitement win. The changes and challenges you'll experience keep life fresh and interesting, and they keep us learning. Twists and turns in the road make us look up again at the scenery, and when we find one pathway closed, we learn to take a different route. Now, when I was finishing here at the university, I knew I wanted a career in advertising. And there I was, graduation day 1992, with a degree in geography. I knew nothing about the advertising industry. I had no connections, and I knew no one that could help me find the right route in. So I researched, what areas could I work in? How do I get into the industry? I applied myself to finding the answers. And I applied to so many graduate training programs. And I applied to what felt like hundreds of entry-level jobs. And I got rejected more times than I care to remember. I didn't give up. With each setback, I came back, flexed, and I changed my approach. You need to have bounce-back ability, and yes, that is a new word, and I need you to learn it. I stopped fixating on the destination, and I started to think about the skills that I had learnt whilst I was here at university. As part of my geography degree, I'd completed a statistics module. When I saw an ad for a trainee media auditor in the newspaper, I thought that statistics skills might get me in the door. And I was right. But at my interview, they saw something in me. They believed I had what it took to work in a different area, in media planning. And that's how I got started in the advertising industry. Was it plain sailing from there? No. In the early 90s, not many people in advertising looked like me. Despite the industry being 50-50 in terms of gender split, there weren't many women at the top, and there were absolutely no black women at the top at all. Most leaders had gone to a handful of universities, were networked and connected to each other. I could have given up and said, this doesn't look like a place for me. I can't see anyone that looks like me or has a background similar to me. But your career, like your life, isn't meant to be easy. Ultimately, it's what you make it. I firmly believe in persistence and resilience. Throughout your journey, you will experience what psychologists call learning dips. They are entirely natural. As you learn something new, your performance naturally dips. But as you get the hang of it, your performance starts to peak again. There will, of course, be things that go wrong, things that do not go to plan. When that happens, I want you to remember and repeat these words. Minor setback equals a major comeback. When something doesn't work, ask, what can you learn from it? That's how you come back stronger and do better. And I've learned that from experience. Over the last 33 years, I've learned how to help what was my industry change. And the industry learned to do things differently. The world of advertising and marketing communications today is much more diverse than it ever was, much more creative and more brilliant. Is my mission over? Am I done? Hell no. As I've said goodbye to my advertising career and that chapter is finished, I am now a board member of Diageo, a top 10 FTSE 100 company. I've just joined the board of the Fashion Council, and I'm a non-executive director for the UK government in the Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office. My journey of learning and growth is ongoing. Here you are today at the end of one learning journey, and let me tell you, you'll never stop learning. Today is not an ending, it is your beginning. The world in which you walk out into today looks dramatically different from when I graduated. It also looks dramatically different from just 1 year ago. The world feels more divided than it ever did. There are negative influences trying to encourage us to fear, hate, and reject our differences, to separate and isolate rather than come together and care for each other with collective responsibility. You have the ability to change this. I genuinely believe everyone has a superpower inside of them. Find yours, nurture it, and use it wisely. Celebrate the things that make you unique. Don't you dare try and blend or fit in. Find some genuine cheerleaders, the people that know the true you, all of your hopes as well as all of your fears. They will support and advise you on life's journey. They will help pick you up when you fall, and they will give you the wings and oxygen that you need to fly even higher. You might well be sitting near your cheerleaders today. You can find others in your new global family of more than 250,000 Portsmouth alumni, and that includes me. Tap into the wonderful connections, networks, and mentoring that this community opens up. And please, cheerlead others just as hard as they cheerlead you. Pay it forward and be the change that you want to see. The world is yours for the taking, and it needs you now more than ever. But please, remember to find your joy. And first, today, make sure that you really celebrate, because you deserve it. Congratulations on becoming a University of Portsmouth graduate, class of 2025. Really well done.
I'd like to once again add my congratulations to all of our graduates and to thank all those who have supported them during their journey through university. I now declare this congregation closed. Please be upstanding for the academic procession.
We hope you enjoyed the ceremony. Please make your way to enable our crew to set up the next event. The celebration reception will start shortly. Please make your way to Ravelin Park.